Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I decided to do a flight in X-Plane 11 and I'm going to fly the JARDesign A320 from Bristol to Newcastle Airport in the UK. I haven't done a full flight in X-Plane for quite a while now, so I decided to record this flight now. Also, I actually flew on this particular route as a passenger in real life about 3 years ago now. I'll be using the same gates and parking spots as the aircraft did on the real life flight, so it'll be as accurate as possible. Also, the weather was just as, if not more, miserable than in this flight sim. It's quite overcast clouds. It says broken in the setup, but it's pretty bad weather in the flight sim, as it was in real life when I did the actual flight. Anyway, let's start up the aircraft and get ready for the flight. Right, so here we are in the cockpit of this A320. We're going to get started by turning on the external power. Get some batteries on. Get the nav lights on the emergency lights, no smoking's on, fuel pumps can go on, well these are the fuel pumps. Turn the ADIS to nav and we'll get the MCDU menu going. I need to get rid of these, get rid of that. Right, so as I said, I've not done this in a while, so hopefully I can still remember how to do all this. I know I need to set the departure and arrival airports. Empty flight plan. Flight number easyJet. Cruising altitude of 240. There we go. And then next page, can set the zero fuel weight and block fuel automatically. Flight plan. I need to select a departure from runway 27. Which runway 27 isn't it? Yeah, I've got SimBrief on my left screen to help me with the flight plan. Yep, it is runway 27. The SID BCN Bravo Charlie November 1 X-ray. Yep. No transition, that's fine. Insert, there we go. Scroll down to the beacon, whatever it is. Airways via November 864 to Neaton. Yep. Then Uniform Papa 17 to Pol. Then Papa 18, Papa 18 even, to Nateb. Insert that. And then all the way to the bottom, it's just a direct to the arrival after that. So we're arriving runway 25, we'll do an ILS approach. No stars available, no transitions available. Insert, and then November Whiskey Charlie 84, I can set after Naseb. November Whiskey Charlie 84 into next waypoint. Good. So I need to check the flight plan. Start a flight plan. A simple departure. Oh. Already struggling. It's been like 5 minutes or less. What do I do about that? I might just go manual control after like about here, and just fly around and catch the localizer. Yep, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll deal with it when I get there. Maybe it's completely fine and I'm just dumb. Oh, I'm not a pilot. I'm far too young to be a pilot. I do not know exactly how I'm supposed to do this. I just know roughly what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's still quite complicated. Welcome to flying aircraft. Right. Oh, I should probably get the update for like the weather and stuff. I'm not doing air traffic control because I'm just gonna add an extra level of complication, and also I don't have air traffic on, AI air traffic, because it just lags out my game even more than it already does. I'm at 30 FPS right now, which you probably can't tell because the recording's at 30 FPS, because if I do any more then it'll completely kill my computer. Alright, so we got our information here. QNH 1028. Put that in. 1028. Very good. And then I need to do the departure. Oh no. Performance? Oh no, I already did that. Oh, it's performance that I need. Okay, so flaps 2. This is the bit that I can't remember how to do. THS. So if I just put that in, it does it manually. Okay, that's fine. Takeoff shift. What does that mean? Flex 45, that's fine. Is this needed? I can't remember if I need this or not. I don't remember what it does, so I don't think I do. I'm gonna hope that I don't need it. This is very, very professional piloting skills. Is there a second page? There's not a second page. Right. I'll keep it on flight plan, and we can continue setting up the aircraft. Primary altitude. Let me. Since I'm not doing air traffic control, I usually just set up the cruising altitude, and it does it, and it climbs automatically to that altitude. Eventually, I will, when I inevitably start doing it with air traffic control somehow, then I will do it properly. But it's a lot easier just to set it up to the cruising altitude and let it do its thing. I don't have to sit at my computer making minor adjustments every now and again. I can actually do something else without having to worry about it for like half an hour before my top of descent. Heading after departure. Set it roughly. 270. I don't know what the exact heading is. Does it say? Doesn't say. No, that wouldn't be the. I wouldn't say the runways, would it? God, I'm gonna have to cut lots of silence out of this video just looking at the checklist. This is gonna take a lot longer to edit than I thought it would. Oh well, it's still fun to do, so it's fine. Doors close. Passengers have boarded, so I'll get on the MCDU, can close the doors. All of the doors can be closed. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chief flight
Can
attendant.
take away the
On behalf of Captain and the entire crew,
shocks.
welcome
Or
aboard
I'll
our
just
airline.
do the stairs and the catering.
At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full
Nice.
upright position. Also make sure your seat belt is correctly fastened.
Turn on the APU.
Also,
I could have done this
we
earlier.
advise you that as of this
On the
moment,
packs.
any electronic equipment must be turned off. Thank you.
Seat belts
Ladies and gentlemen, the
on.
captain has turned on the fasten
Parking
seatbelt
brake
sign.
checked
If
on.
you haven't already done so, please
Beacon
store your carry-on
lights
luggage underneath the seat in
on.
front of you or in an overhead bin.
Wing lights.
Please take
I'll
your
keep
seat
them
and
on.
fasten your seatbelt. And also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. At this time, we request
Right.
that all mobile phones,
APU
pagers,
is running.
radios, and remote control toys be turned off for the full duration
I'll
of the
take away
flight.
the
We
GPU
remind you that this is
and
a
the
non-smoking
trucks.
flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories.
Right.
Tampering with,
Nice. I'm
disabling,
ready
or
to
installing
start the
lavatory
pushback. So
smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
yep. All ground services are clear. This guy always parks like slightly in the way of the wingtip, but it shouldn't be a problem. Right. I'm gonna use a plugin, Better Pushback. I'll pre-plan the pushback so that I know where it's going. I'm going to run my 2.7, so I need to go this way. Very good. Yep.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledge. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Thank you. Start the
Ground
pushback.
to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right. So another pushback.
The cockpit is too hot.
Shush. I will turn down the temperature slightly for you. I do not care. Right. I'll turn the engine mode to ignition, so I'm ready to start the engines as soon as the pushback truck arrives. Yeah. Very nice easyJet livery with the 250th Airbus markings on. I got this from simliveries.com, as you get pretty much all your JARDesign liveries. Right. Pushback truck is getting into position.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Better Pushback is a great plugin. The only thing that I don't like about it is how it just drives through buildings and just doesn't care about them. Hopefully that'll be fixed at some point, but just don't look at it. That's what I did. You might have noticed that I was trying to distract while it was driving through the building and the marshaller. Just don't worry about that. He's fine. He's still just standing there, staring aimlessly forever. Don't worry.
Tow
He's fine.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right. Parking brake off.
Park brake off.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Right. Time to start engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
Let's see that. N2 is starting up. 10%. N1 starting to go up. Looks good. Got a nice wing view that I set up earlier. looks very good. I think this is roughly where I sat on my real flight as well. Nice, and engine 2's had a good start up. I'll start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
Wow, even on low graphics, X-Plane just looks so nice. I really hope that someday I can get a better computer that can run Flight Simulator 2020, because holy moly, the videos that I've seen of that look incredible. But it comes with a cost, not only at the price of the game itself, but at the price of a computer that is powerful enough to run the insane graphics. Pushback should be coming to a close about now.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay.
Park brake on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Thank you. I'll actually set up a movie here. If you don't know, you can do this. You can press control and then a key on your numpad. Just make sure num lock's on, and it'll set a custom view that you can switch between by just pressing number keys on your numpad and just assigning different views to it. So I'll push control and then 0 and switch between these and all my other views. Oh, whoops, I don't know what I just did. What's that? Yes, disconnect. I haven't seen that before. Maybe that's just an update for the better pushback, or maybe I pressed a button accidentally and I don't know what I did. Oh well, that's fine. Turn the engine mode selector back to normal. In the meantime, turn off APU bleed now that the
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. So I can turn off the APU bleed now that the engine bleeds are running. Fine. APU master off. Now configure it for takeoff. Ground
Spoilers
spoilers
armed. Flaps
Set
1.
flaps to 2.
Flaps 2.
Transponder TARA and ABV. Nose lights taxi. Runway turn off lights on. Auto brakes maximum in case of a rejected takeoff, which hopefully we won't have. And check the takeoff config, it all looks good, no blue. And we can taxi to the runway.
Park brake off.
A bit quicker than that.
When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end to the strap. To release your seatbelt, unhook the upper portion of the buckle. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 forward, 2 aft, and 1 over
Also, one thing I noticed on Google Earth is that this car park has actually been turned into two extra aircraft stands at Bristol Airport, and I didn't know that until just yesterday, and I saw it on Google Earth, and I think it was either like the start of 2020, end of 2019, something like that. Which I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. They're still extending Bristol Airport, which is quite nice because it's like it's the airport that I go to the most whenever I fly somewhere, or just for like plane spotting occasionally. Because I do live in the south of England, and this is like it's pretty busy airport actually. Lots of destinations around Europe that you can go to. Right, holding point at the runway. I'll turn the parking brake back on.
Park brake on.
At the holding point, got to turn on the landing lights. Nose lights, takeoff. Taxi lights. Where are they? Oh wait, that is where the taxi lights are. Okay. Well, they're off. And strobe lights on. Right. Configured for takeoff. One brake off. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm worried that that'll mess with the autopilot if I set it to a heading, so I'll just keep it off. A little bit foggy, so the runway's lit up like a Christmas tree. Right. I wish I could quick save like you can in Kerbal Space Program, which I've been playing a lot recently, but you can't, so if you mess up, you just have to go back to where you are. Manually, different way. Very difficult. Let's just try not to crash. Right, let's go. Engines look good.
Power set. .100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
And lift off.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Very nice, and into the clouds we go. Oh, why not? Not set to climb, that's fine. Turn on the autopilot now. So
Autopilot 1, cross check.
follow the flight director more closely. Right, successful takeoff. Spoilers disarmed, I need to do that.
Spoilers disarm.
Very good. Very good. Raise the
Flaps 1.
A little bit of turbulence in the clouds, I think. I'm running real world weather, which is why it's so like cloudy. I haven't set this myself. Flaps up
Flaps
again.
0.
I'll turn off the runway turn-offs. Those lights. Yep, I think that's fine. Aircraft should be navigating automatically now, so I'm trusting JARDesign autopilot to work, which is risky, but hopefully it'll be fine. It's worked before, it should work now. And coming out of the clouds, look at that. Bit laggy. Only running about 20 FPS right now, but that's not a problem. We've got autopilot on, so it's not going to affect the gameplay at all. I've broken through the clouds. Need to set the
Standard Barrow cross-check.
next to standard.
Passing flight level
70.
0.
What do you mean 0?
7. 1.
Okay, you said that awfully slowly. Holding at 250 knots, waiting for 10,000 feet. Got, I think that's Wales. Is that Cardiff? Probably Cardiff, right? Yes, it is Cardiff. Yeah, Cardiff Airport should be just underneath those clouds. I've been to a beach next to Cardiff Airport as well, so hopefully when we get past these clouds we'll be able to see it. Past 10,000 feet, turn off the landing lights. Oh, I think it's just behind that cloud there, probably. Yeah, I think so. Oh well, we didn't need to see it. It just would have been nice. Wales looking very, very good as always. 310 knots right now. Continue our climb. Oh, did I need to put? Did I need to put a? I was supposed to, but I forgot. First error with the light. I should have put cross index 34 in there. Can I do it now, or will it mess me up? Yeah, I can. Okay, setting new speed to about 330 knots. Good. Good. All fine. Right, well, it estimates that our top of descent will be at 10:38. I don't know why the real world time isn't actually. It's an hour off from what the actual time is, and I should know because I literally live in the same time zone as what this aircraft is in right now. But I'm just going to assume that it doesn't account for the clocks going 1 hour forward and 1 hour back, which is why it's wrong. But yeah, since it says that the top of descent is at 10:38, that means that I'll have to start top of descent in about 20 minutes or less. No, yeah, exactly 20 minutes, pretty much. So I've got a lot of time to figure stuff out. And we've reached our cruising altitude. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return
Are we?
your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
It's not what I said.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
I literally just
has
turned.
on the fasten seatbelt sign.
The flight attendant just said, "The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign," while I was literally about to turn it off, and I turned it off, and she was like, Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Like, I had it still on because we haven't reached our cruise altitude yet. But, well, we do now. We have it off for cruising. So at Neaton, it says it says that I need to step up to flight level 280. So I'll do what it says. I will do that, and then at Hull I need to go back down to 240. Right, waypoint Neaton coming up. I'll set the altitude to flight level 280. And
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seatbelt.
what do you mean descent? The flight attendant has no idea what's going on. Right, so we go to next waypoint is Knockin, then Barton, and then Hull, and then at Hull we descend back to flight level 240, and then wait for top of descent. Let's have another look out the window. Looks like that's Liverpool, isn't it? Yep, that's Liverpool Airport there, I think. Is that Liverpool Airport there? Oh, let's check the map. Sure is. And then Manchester should be over there somewhere in that case. UGCT. Somewhere out there. Maybe it's that bit, I don't know. Never been to Manchester. Oh, that's that like Airbus place, isn't it? What's it called? Have a look. Hawarden. Yes. Saw a video of a beluga flying there. I'm gonna have a look at the arrival airport information. Echo Golf November Tango. Winds 310 at 09 knots. QNH 1027. I'm remembering. If I go to next phase, I can set the approach information. 1027 QNH. Temperature. Does this set automatically? No, it doesn't. Clear. Temperature. I think it's temperature on the right, isn't it? 03, I think. Wind 310 at 9 knots. Don't know what DH means. I don't think we need it. It won't put it on. I don't know what it is, so we must not need it. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna set the altitude to 3,000 because that's where I plan to catch the localizer for the ILS to runway 25, I believe. It says there. Yeah, ILS 25.
We need to decelerate, sir.
No, we don't. Oh, okay. This guy. I don't think you know what you're talking about. I'm going to be completely honest. 6 nautical mile. I'm going to descend manually with the vertical speed. Lock. Where's the airport? Should be dead ahead of us somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's good. We've got visual on the airport, that's always nice. on descending quicker, because I'm a little concerned at how slow it is descending. Change the heading now. I'll want it to head that way. Looking off to the left side. Where is it? There's the airport. I'll reduce speed to 200 at the moment. We haven't overshot this. I'll head 300. Have a quick look at the map. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about. Can we see the runway? Where's the airport? There it is. There's the runway. That's where we're supposed to be landing. Keyword supposed to be. Oh god. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna reduce speed to 175 for now. Oh yes, I need to turn heading to 250 actually. That's the rough runway heading. It doesn't need to be the exact runway heading until I engage the approach. Oh, I need to activate the approach phase.
Approach phase activated.
Good. Set approach now. Bit foggy. That's why we need the ILS. No, keep descending. No. Keep descending, please. I don't want to overshoot the runway.
$2,500.
Flaps 2. Gear down. Radio altimeter alive.
Approach. Good. Autopilot's doing its thing. Again. Reducing speed again. I'll reduce to 140 now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just been cleared to land at the arrival airport. Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Flaps 3.
Flight attendants are currently
Flaps
passing
3.
around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses.
Runway in sight.
Thank you.
Good.
1,000.
1,000.
Flaps full.
Flaps full.
I'm about to disengage the autopilot light manually. I'll do it at 500 feet when I have better visibility of the runway. All comes down to this. Oof. Right, I'm ready at the controls. Here we go.
500.
Autopilot off. Autopilot off.
400.
Land green checked.
300.
100 above.
Continue, please.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh,
Ground spoilers.
nice.
Reverse green.
Well, that was better than some of my landings where I had been flying
70
Probably.
knots.
regularly, whatever. Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arrival Airport. For your safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about.
Oh wait, no, not take off.
Please
Taxi,
check
please.
around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. On behalf of our airlines and the entire crew, I'd like to thank
Fantastic. So I was worried that I was going to completely destroy the aircraft on landing,
Have a
and
nice day.
all of that would have been for nothing. But luckily, it all went well. So I'll definitely be doing more flights in the future, because I did not expect it to go as well as it did. Just had to check OBS to see if it was recording. Wouldn't it be just typical if I'd done all of that like 1 hour flight and recording, and then in the end the recording stopped halfway through and I couldn't use the footage. So I'd actually installed some scenery for this airport, so it looks a lot nicer than it would have. Running lights off, strobes off.
Flaps 3.
I don't
Flaps 2.
Maybe that was my
Flaps 1. Flaps 0.
And as always, well, not as always, but I will be parking at the exact gate that I did when I went on this flight in real life, just because it's cool. Parking at the exact gate that I parked at in real life. Although this doesn't look like a big enough gate. I'm sure it was in real life. We're gonna park here anyway. The marshal is letting me in, so we're fine. Yeah, completely fine. Ground squad is armed. Did they not even deploy?
Spoilers disarm.
Right. Parking brake
Park
on.
brake on.
Engines off. Oh, I should start the APU. Oh, I've just cut all power in the aircraft. Whoops. Don't mind me. Sorry. Whoops. I may have just cut the power for all the passengers. But that's the seatbelt sign. Okay, we're back. I should have really started the APU during the taxi. But yes, that's good. Perfect. Okay, so usually JARDesign really bugs out when you try to do replays. That's the one thing that I really don't like about the JARDesign aircraft, but hopefully it'll be okay.
Don't sink.
Oh, crap. Hopefully it'll be fine to just do a quick replay.
Don't sink.
Flaps 2.
Don't sink.
Flaps
Don't
3.
sink.
Usually it's not the
Don't
replays that
sink.
makes it bug.
Don't
bug
sink.
out
400.
after
Don't
the replays.
sink.
300.
Okay. We'll do a replay from inside.
Don't sink.
Ignore the glitchy engine
Don't
noises.
sink.
Again.
Don't
JARDesign is
sink.
being weird.
Don't sink.
Shush.
Don't sink.
No.
Don't sink.
Be quiet.
100.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Very good. A little bit of a
Reverse
bounce.
green.
But I like that.
Reverse green.
I think
Third.
that's fine. That's fine. F3. Have a look from this view.
30.
Come on
20.
in. Again, JARDesign doesn't show the flaps, doesn't show the ailerons or the tail moving. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
Reverse green.
We're gonna ignore the bounce. I can't tell if the spoilers just didn't deploy or if it's just the replay not showing them. Either way, the landing was pretty soft. I'm gonna say that was a success.
Reverse green.
Passengers are happy. Ooh, it wasn't
30.
very good on the centre line, but
40.
like a little bit of a
30.
crosswind as well.
20.
Yeah, that's
Reverse
fine.
green.
That was alright landing. That was good for considering that I haven't done a full flight in so long.
Reverse green.
Again, another view.
Reverse green. Reverse green.
30. 20.
Yeah, I need to work on my centre line, but pretty decent.
Reverse green.
Yeah, happy with that. Right,
Flaps 0.
moment of truth. Master caution warning, but oh, that's going crazy. Stop. Yeah, that's one thing the replay does after you end it, I guess. Oh well, that's completely fine. I'll get the doors open. Chocks. Is there chocks? No. Chocks, stairs. Passengers. Oh no, I won't do that. Catering. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, this definitely went way better than I thought it would. I thought it would go terribly and I'd end up not uploading it. But if you're seeing this, then I did decide to edit and upload it, which I probably will, unless the file corrupts. Please don't. I've worked so hard. Yeah. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you if you watched this far. I can imagine this would be a pretty long video. The recording, let me have a look. The recording's 1 hour 22. With all the setup and the flights combined. So yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to. And I'll hopefully see you in another video very, very soon. Bye everyone!